Hello, AP World Historians. My name is Morgan Brown.
My name is Sophia Resti.
And my name is Riley Thielen.
We want to welcome you to the best video ever created by Smash Study.
Over the course of this video, you will indulge on everything there is to know about the Silk Road.
Wait, a Silk Road? That sounds expensive and impractical.
No, Riley, not actually a road made of silk.
The Silk Road was a huge trade route in Afro-Eurasia from 1200 to 1450.
Oh, but why is it named after a piece of cloth?
Silk was one of the most desired items at that time.
So it's not just a giant red carpet?
Oh my god.
Well, we better get someone to explain this better.
Oh, like Lil Chompa.
Who's that?
The Silk Road was a major trading route, a big one that goods flowed in and out. Western China, Central Asia, and all throughout. Everyone wanted to know what it was all about. No singular route, but many passageways, all had common stops along the way. History says no single merchant reached the end, however, some goods traveled the extent. Silk in particular traveled the distance, the most desired commodity in existence. Goods, religions, diseases, and technology all were diffused along the Silk Road commonly. Demand for luxe goods increased greatly, a desire in Afro-Eurasia all the time. Daily, the growth of trade was a result of this. New innovations in the trade city blitz increased volume of trade in the geographical range, promoted goods in the trade cities to ultimately exchange. Like I said before, it was much more, not just goods being traded, but great lore. Ideologies and such converted merchants about, allowed them to bypass taxes, gave them real clout, flying money, credit systems, and bills of exchange. All were forms of money made to help the arrange. Yo, who is that? Whoa. Hold on, stop the beat. Yo. No way. Oh, it's the Mongols' biggest empire at the time. Controlled the Silk Road, put it in its prime. Under Mongol rule, the trade route flourished. All merchants were secured, all kept and nourished. Some may ponder, what was this called? Pax Mongolica, it was greatly enthralled. The merchants felt safe, stable, and worry-free. Limited the cries of weary merchants' pleas. Crops were also traded along the Silk Road. Champa rice into Persia, the Song dynasty showed. The care of Versailles allowed merchants to sleep. Only a day's trip on camel, not that big of a leap. Tech developments like the crucial camel saddle made it possible to travel with very little rattle. Now you must be wondering, what was the big deal? Well, the Silk Road had trade cities. Let's go back and reel. With the diffusions of goods, societies grew about. Kashgar and Samarkand were some big along the route. Acted as major crossroads and interconnections, gave merchants a rest and waved them directions. Some had rivers or valleys or even fertile lands. The prosperous cities all had important strands. Now let's hone in on just a singular one. Learn all about Kashgar and all of its fun. Mic drop.
Kashgar, positioned as an oasis city, is a significant city along the Silk Road and played a vital role in enabling trade and cultural interactions between the East and the West. Kashgar acted as a crucial center for merchants journeying along the Silk Road, linking China to Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. Its strategic location made it a bustling hub for the exchange of commodities, ideas, and technologies, fostering cultural diversity and economic prosperity in the region during the Silk Road era. As it was initially an oasis city that evolved into a pivotal trading city in Central Asia, Kashgar provided water along the arid Silk Road path through the Kashgar River, and the river nurtured fertile lands, yielding abundant crops like wheat, rice, fruits, and others for traveling merchants. Not only did it offer essential sustenance and water, but also showcased Kashgar's artisan creations such as rugs, pottery, and textiles. There were caravans, each comprising 1,000 camels, that traveled through Kashgar, transporting valuable goods like silk, spices, gold, and gemstones. Initially a predominantly Buddhist city due to its significant crossroads location, Kashgar later transitioned into a center of Islamic learning. Noteworthy is the Iqqa Mosque, established in 1442, which now stands as the largest mosque in present-day China.
Speaking of which, it's open letter time! But where is it? I found it! Let's see what it says. To the merchants.
As we navigate the intricate webs of trade routes, I extend this missive to you, fellow merchants of the Silk Road. Your endeavors not only shape the commerce of our times, but also produces indelible marks on the annals of history. The Silk Road, a tapestry of cultures, ideas, and goods, owes its vibrant hues to the diligence of traders like yourself. The vast expanse stretching from the heart of China to the Mediterranean shores, your caravans carry more than mere commodities. They are vessels of connection, bridging chasms of distance and dissimilarity. From the spice-laden markets in the Middle East to the exotic courts of the Far East, your wares are threads that weave nations together. Thus, as custodians of this legacy, let us uphold the principles of fairness and respect. Let us recognize the diversity of those we encounter along the routes, embracing it as a source of enrichment rather than division. In fostering mutual understanding and collaboration, we pave the way for a world where prosperity knows no borders. As we travel through deserts, mountains, and valleys, let us remember the responsibility that rests upon our shoulders. Our actions ripple far beyond the markets and bazaars. They resonate through the corridors of history. Let us be mindful of this legacy, leaving behind a heritage that future generations will cherish and uphold. In unity and reverence for the traditions of the Silk Road, let us continue our journey, guided by the timeless ethos of mutual respect. Yours in commerce, Riley.
Oh, thank you. This was great. Won't need this again.
So,
As
as you
you
can
can
see, the Silk Road was not a red carpet. It was much more. It was a major trade route in Afro-Eurasia that helped diffuse all types of commodities all across the continents.
Wow, that's crazy. If I could be reborn as something, I think I'd be a Mongol.
Why?
Because they're superheroes. You know, I didn't really see the importance of the Silk Road and I just called it a red carpet. You know, like going back and really looking at the details of the Silk Road, I really noticed how important it was and how significant it was back then. Like, I might go home and make a shrine and like tribute all my prospects to it every single night. Like, thank you. Oh, I picked 5.
Well, this begs the question, what's more important than the Silk Road?
Nothing.
I'm looking for something better than the Silk Road, and obviously there's nothing. Everything else is trash. Oh, it's already filming.